What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. So listen, there have been a lot of hot takes, a lot of pontificating over the election. Why did we lose? Where did we go wrong? What can we do next? And one of the questions that I've been getting a lot is, what do we do now? What's next? How are we going to fix this? What can we do to ensure that we don't lose elections the way we did in this last election? And I'm going to get to that. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm going to do. And hopefully that can help you answer the question, what you should do. But one thing I realize with elections in life is that when there's ever a shift, a change, the knee-jerk reaction is, what can we do next? What did we do wrong? How can we figure this out? And I've been a track coach and a track athlete for 30 years now. And one thing that I've realized is that anytime I've seen people win national championships and Olympics in all shapes and sizes, right? I'm a sprinter. Back in the day, a guy that I ran in college against, he won a world championship. He was about 5'11", 165 pounds. When he won that national championship, that world championship, you go on track boards and everyone on there is saying, maybe all sprinters should be 5'11", 165 pounds. A couple years later, a different sprinter wins it. He's 5'8", 210 pounds, all muscle. You get on the track boards, everyone's on there saying, maybe everyone should be 5'8", 210 pounds. And then as you guys all know, Usain Bolt, when he wins national championships in the Olympics, people get on track boards, they're like, maybe everyone needs to be 6'4", and, whatever he weighs. And on some days, no matter how hard you train, no matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are, some days the opponent is just better than you. They just somehow did better. Now, does that mean we don't go back to the drawing board and figure things out? No, it doesn't. But you have to understand, 4 years ago, we won an election as well. And Republicans were saying, what can we do different? What do we do next and all? So things just change, right? I came across this video recently, and I know some of you guys have probably seen it. It's been going viral. It's a guy who's on TikTok, and I urge you, when you see the video, I'll put his information in the bio and everything to make sure you guys can find the video. But he makes some great points. Some I agree with, some I don't agree with, but he makes some great points, and I want to show you a little bit of that video.
And I had an underlying faith in the American electorate that after 2024, I just don't have anymore. This is not a country of critical thinkers. This is not a country that analyzes the evidence. This is not a country of reasonable people. It's just not. And it's not necessarily that I believe the people who say things like, look, if you voted for a fascist based off of the price of eggs, like you're an evil person. I'm not sure that that's true. I think it's actually worse than that. I think that you're a useful idiot.
So I think in a lot of ways, he's going down that road of trying to figure things out as well. And he basically comes to the conclusion that Democrats have become too collegial. The things we care about, the Republicans don't care about. They care about things at the lowest level, at the juvenile level. They just want to pay less and they want to make more. And that's it. And they're willing to look past a lot of things to do that. And so he's basically saying, it just doesn't matter. And it's funny because a lot of people watching the video, you go to his comments and they're like, well, what do we do then? Because he's a smart guy, right? He's articulate, he's smart. He obviously has put some thought into things he's saying. He's well read and all of that. And so people are asking him, what do we do? If you watch the end of the video, he's like, you guys tell me, come to my comments and tell me, what do you think we should do? If you think I'm wrong, tell me why, because he needs the answers as well. And there's a rush. I've seen many Democrats, many leftists rush to say, maybe we're too woke. Maybe we worry about things they don't worry about. Maybe we shouldn't care about this and that. And a lot of times it comes down to not caring about marginalized communities as much. It comes down to not caring about helping, your fellow human and stuff, right? And that leads me to, what am I going to do? I'm barely going to change. Probably not going to change at all. I'm going to die on the hill that we need social programs to help people who are in need. I'm going to die on the hill that we need to tax the rich more and put that money into programs that help people. I'm going to die on the hill that, yes, we need to care about people in marginalized communities not being bullied, not having resources taken from them, their communities, and given to more affluent communities, not allowing people to talk down on someone for a life that they're living that's not hurting anyone. I am going to die on that hill. I'm going to try to get more people to understand that side. Maybe I won't, be as articulate about it. Maybe I won't, talk down to people about caring about people more. But I'm not going to stop caring about people because we lost a damn election. I'm not, okay? I'm going to die on that hill. I teach in a program where my students get free books. They get a free lunch every day. They get their school paid for. They get their backpacks paid for. And if they need it, they get their transportation paid for. The success rate of that program is like 95% because the things that I can give to my daughters, that my wife and I have been fortunate enough to give to our daughters, we've taken away the stress that they might have because they don't have, a parent in the home that's able to provide for them. The program has stepped in and given those things to my students. So I can draw a direct correlation between the resources given to my students in this program and the success that they have in life, because I've seen so many of them walk across the stage and graduate. I've seen so many of them have successful careers. I've seen some of them come back and work within our program as counselors, professors, teachers, or whatever. So I'm going to die on the hill that we need more programs like that, because I realize, and Republicans will call that the nanny state. Hell with it. If the nanny state leads to more people being successful, I'm all for it. So I'm not going to change. I'm going to die on the hill that we need to keep on doing more for other people. I'm going to try my best to get more people to understand that. I don't care if I lose a damn election because of it. I'm going to die on that hill. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.